Yo, how's it going today, guys? Welcome to my channel. This will be primarily NBA related news. And what better way to start off than the big news that just dropped about 20 minutes ago, and that is KD going to the Nets, as he has confirmed it on his Instagram account, or the Boardroom's Instagram account. Now, as I was recording my video earlier, I was recording one for about the Jimmy Butler situation, the Miami Heat. But as I was recording this a few hours ago, I got a notification on my phone saying that KD was going to make an announcement tonight about where he was going to go. And obviously, I put that story on hold for a minute, and I wanted to kick off my YouTube channel on a big story with Kevin Durant and what his decision was going to be. Now, initially, when I saw that he was going to make his decision tonight, I figured that he was going to stay with the Golden State Warriors. He was probably going to sign maybe a 1+1 or a 2+1, just see how things work out with the Warriors. Or he was going to end up signing a long-term extension with the Golden State Warriors, because I figured making a decision this quick that he was going to ultimately stay with a situation that he was most comfortable with, because he hasn't taken any meetings with the Nets or the Knicks or the Clippers, as far as I'm aware, from reading all these stories from either Adrian Wojnarowski, from Shams, Ramona Shelburne, and all these people that are in this free agency craziness that's going on. So when it came out that from Adrian Wojnarowski that he decided to play with the Nets, it kind of took me by surprise. And then the dominoes began to fall with KD going. Then obviously Kyrie's going to sign, and then Deandre Jordan is going to follow suit as a dark horse that nobody's really talking about. Now, the details of the contract said that he's going to sign a 4-year, $164 million max deal with the Brooklyn Nets, and Kyrie's going to sign a 4-year, $141 million max deal. And DeAndre Jordan's contract details, I have not seen a report on that yet, but I assume it's going to be probably a vet minimum, because they've probably used up all their cap just on those two players alone. Maybe not a vet minimum, but something along the lines of about $8 to $10 million. Now, for the short term for the Brooklyn Nets, I don't expect much from them. They're probably going to be a middle of the pack team, obviously because of KD's injury. He's expected to miss all of next year, because those Achilles injuries take about 8 to 12 months to heal. So obviously with that timeline, it's going to put him to next June. And I expect the Nets to be somewhere around the middle of the pack with just Kyrie and DeAndre Jordan. They'll probably be around 4 or 5 seed, maybe a 6 seed, and might win a first round playoff series, but then get bounced out in the second round. I could be wrong, but I don't really expect much. I'm going to wait till the free agency dust settles before I really start making predictions going forward. But for the Brooklyn Nets long term, this is obviously a big deal, because you get Kyrie Irving, who's very young. I know his reputation has taken a hit recently before what happened in Boston, but I think this would be a little bit better, because now he knows he has somebody like Kevin Durant to lean on, and he also has DeAndre Jordan to lean on, and this will be like his team. He doesn't have to battle with Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum, Terry Rozier, or even Brad Stevens as his coach. I think the direction that the Nets are heading is a very positive one, and also he knows that if even things don't go well this year, I got KD coming next year to lean on. For the biggest losers, obviously the New York Knicks, because they traded Kristaps Porzingis, who was their prize young player that they were going to use as a free agency tool to bring in other big name free agents, but they traded him to clear cap space to get rid of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s bad contract in order to sign KD and Kyrie Irving. You don't end up with either one. You don't win the draft lottery, so you don't get Zion Williamson, but you do get a good player in RJ Barrett, but you don't get Zion Williamson. So now you have RJ Barrett, Kevin Knox, and Dennis Smith Jr. going forward. And knowing the Knicks the way that I've known them for years, they'll probably sign a tier 2 or tier 3 free agent for max dollars and waste all their cap space, because they want to be relevant so bad instead of trying to rebuild with their young players. And I think also one of the biggest winners besides the Brooklyn Nets from this domino effect of Kyrie Irving and KD, believe it or not, might be the Lakers. And the only reason why I say it might be the Lakers is because now all the reports that were coming out the last few days is that Kawhi might team up with KD, or he's been talking about teaming up with KD. But now that KD's going to the Nets, and it seems like Jimmy Butler might be headed to Miami, because that was also being reported yesterday, was that Kawhi and Jimmy Butler might team up in LA with the Clippers. Now the Lakers are in prime position to get Kawhi Leonard to join them with the Lakers and LeBron and Anthony Davis, unless he decides to stay in Toronto, which is also very possible. Nobody really knows what Kawhi is going to do. But if everything goes as it's being reported, is that now the Lakers are in strong position to get Kawhi Leonard. This news actually probably helps the Lakers, because the only two targets they had was Kawhi and Kyrie. Now that it seems like Kyrie's going to go to the Nets and KD's going to the Nets as well, Kawhi's left. Either he's going to go to the Clippers solo with nobody else, but now it was being reported earlier today that he wants to team up with somebody that he knows can play another star instead of what he had in Toronto, because in his mind he's probably thinking, yeah, Toronto, it was a good thing, it was a good story that we won in Toronto, but he probably knows in the back of his mind that if KD was healthy and Clay was healthy, they probably stood no chance. So make sure you guys subscribe to this channel. I will keep you guys updated as this NBA free agency kicks off and the frenzy that's going to go on the next few days. We're going to see a lot of signings, a lot of trades, and I will keep you guys updated on this channel as news continue to drop about which free agents are going to sign with whom